Russell Wilson, you are a New York Football Giant. We've got breaking news here on Giants Now by Chat Sports. I am your host, Marshall Green, and Russell Wilson is putting pen to paper to join the New York Football Giants on a one-year deal with $10.5 million guaranteed, with an opportunity to earn up to $21 million with incentives. And that's why you subscribe. We did a video today on the channel saying that the New York Giants were still in on Russell Wilson, and they are still pursuing him following the Jameis Winston signing. When breaking news happens, we get you guys a video as soon as possible. So if you love the Giants and you want to stay up to date on everything Big Blue, hit that sub button right now. Alrighty, Adam Schefter breaking the news saying the Giants and Super Bowl winning quarterback Russell Wilson reached an agreement today on a one-year deal worth up to $21 million, including $10.5 million guaranteed. The 10-time Pro Bowl selection had been in discussions with the Giants, Browns, and Steelers, but he is opting for New York, where Wilson won his Super Bowl in MetLife Stadium. Now Wilson is returning there as the Giants' projected starting quarterback. Giants country, let's ride, baby. Russell Wilson is a New York Football Giant. Joe Schoen turning what was the worst quarterback room in the National Football League last year, with Daniel Jones, Tommy DeVito, Drew Lock, and Tim Boyle, into arguably a strength for this football team now, with Russell Wilson, Jameis Winston, Tommy DeVito, and still the third overall pick. We knew the Giants were in on Russ. We knew Russ was in on the Giants. We told you guys that if the Giants offered Russell Wilson a contract, he would sign it. And Russell Wilson was presented a contract offer from the Giants, and he signed it. Russell Wilson, the next starting quarterback for the New York Football Giants, a guy that played in 11 games last year for the Pittsburgh Steelers, led them to a winning record, led them to a playoff spot, had them looking as one of the most explosive offenses in the NFL before that second half of the season where injuries piled up and other things hurt him as well. 16 touchdowns last year for Pittsburgh, 5 interceptions, completed 63% of his passes, and threw for nearly 2,500 yards. Russell Wilson becomes the best Giants quarterback since Eli Manning. I know I was all in on Rodgers, and this obviously means the Giants are out on Rodgers. But Russell Wilson was the next best option always. It was always Rodgers and then Wilson. And Russell Wilson is a much better quarterback than anyone the New York Giants have trotted out there since Eli Manning retired. We're going to see a guy that wants to take deep shots. We're going to see a guy on Malik Neighbors be force-fed targets. We're going to get a leader, a Super Bowl champion, someone that knows what it takes to have a culture on a football team that can be conducive to winning games. Wow. I didn't think that the Giants were still in on Russ after they signed Jameis. But Adam Schefter said it today, they were, and where Adam Schefter was right. Russell Wilson is a New York Giant. What is your one-word reaction to the news? I'm kind of shocked, to be honest with you. And so many things going around. We're going to go live on the channel here in about 15, 20 minutes. Subscribe and turn those noties on. Look, you're getting a quarterback that wants to throw the ball deep. You're getting a quarterback that had a lot of success throwing the deep ball last year. PFF graded him out as the best deep ball thrower. He had one of the higher big-time throw percentages in the NFL last year. And in his first 6 games as the starting quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers, they put up points. 29 points per game over a 6-game stretch. Russ was throwing for 270 a night. 10 touchdowns to 5 turnover-worthy plays, an EPA of 28.7. Then injuries to the offensive line. Then injuries to George Pickens. And whatever happened else caused him to not look good those last 6 games. Losing 5 in a row and being bounced in the first round of the playoffs. While I don't think Russell Wilson is a quarterback that puts you in contention to win a Super Bowl, I think there is a world where Russell Wilson can push you to get to 500. Russell Wilson could push you to maybe be in the hunt this year. Big time throw percentage, 6th best in the NFL. Turnover worthy play percentage, 3rd best in the NFL. His downfield EPA per attempt, number 1 in the NFL. Downfield yards per attempt, number 1 in the NFL. 3rd and long EPA, number 3 in the NFL. He had some amazing moments last year. We know the moon ball is a part of his arsenal. He's able to put it up top and let his receivers get it. If you're a guy like Malik Neighbors, you're a guy like Darius Slayton, you're a guy like Jalen Hyatt that likes to take the top off, good news, because Russ likes to do it too. An adjusted completion percentage, that was 7th best in the NFL. A deep completion percentage of 54%, which is number 1 in the NFL. A big time throw percentage, which was number 3 in the NFL. And again, a deep PFF grade that was the league's best. I would like to see the Giants go out and get another physical, big, tall, contested catch receiver. That's the type of player that Russell Wilson works best with. We saw it with DK Metcalf. We saw it with George Pickens. The Giants don't necessarily have one of those guys. But now you got a leader. You got an adult. You got a professional. And for the first time since number 10 was put in the rafters at MetLife Stadium, you've got a winner. You've got a winner at the quarterback spot. All he did was win with the Seattle Seahawks. He didn't win with the Broncos, but in his lone season with the Steelers, he won there as well. Wow. Russell Wilson signing with the New York Football Giants. A 1-year deal worth $10.5 million that could be up to $21 million. You're getting a quarterback that takes care of the football. You're getting a quarterback that doesn't put the ball in harm's way. Woo! Russell Wilson, let's ride, baby. Let's ride. Does he get number 3 from Deonte Banks? Holy moly. From Jeremy Fowler, Russell Wilson looked at the Giants as a viable option dating back to the Super Bowl. Pittsburgh, looking elsewhere, cleared the runway for Wilson and the Giants to finalize the deal. With the way last year into the QB, New York is taking no chances with adding to the QB room. Question now becomes, do they also draft a quarterback at 3? Or do you add a player of talent like Travis Hunter or Abdul Carter with that selection to go win as many games as possible? When your boss mandates that you're on the hot seat and you must improve the quarterback position and you return with Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston, it's not too shabby. I don't think drafting a quarterback is out of the realm of possibilities. Grade the signing for me, A, B, C, D, or F. What do you give the grade of Russell Wilson signing with the New York Football Giants? 1 year's $10.5 million guaranteed. I got to give it a B. And now your QB room looks like this. Russell Wilson, QB1 for the New York Football Giants. Jameis Winston, QB2. And Tommy Cutlets, QB3. Come and join us. We are live on the channel, breaking it down, reacting to it all. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. The first spot you would have heard about the breaking news is on my Twitter, at @MarshallGreen_ on Instagram, at @MarshallGreen_ on Twitter. Give me a follow. In Giants country, let's ride.